My name is Brandon and welcome to or welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you like what you see in here, you're more than welcome to hit the subscribe button so you stay notified every time I upload a new video. Okay, let's get straight on with today's video. Hey everyone and welcome back to Is That More Brandon. So in today's video I'm going to be doing a review for the 43rd episode of Love Island. So without further ado, here we go. At the beginning of the episode we found out that obviously a challenge later on in the episode was going to be Snog, Marry, Pie, and I think this was one of my favourite challenges because you literally see who likes and doesn't like who. Sammy said that obviously there was a boyfriend and girlfriend in the room, with Tan and Shaq basically both asking how does it feel waking up in bed next to an angel, and Shaq basically said, well, I'll let you know when I do. Ron said, sorry girls, I'm off limits, and he basically said he wasn't going to kiss any more girls in or out of a challenge because obviously he was happy with Lana. Shaq basically said to the boys and Ron that we all love Lana and we all love you, and that he also directed to Casey that he looked quite happy with Rosie last night. Casey said he's obviously being open, but he obviously wants to make sure he makes the right decision. He doesn't want to drag the situation on. And Rosie said to Keenan that she wanted to have a cuddle with Casey, but that he would feel bad, so basically telling him that Casey told her that he wanted to have a kiss, but obviously didn't really feel like doing it. Claudia asked why Casey was bothered about hurting a girl's feelings that he doesn't even know. She will actually end up making a decision for him if he actually doesn't tell her what he wants. And Rosie said that he isn't going to shut off the Claudia situation right now. Tom made Claudia breakfast in a bowl, saying that it was what Casey had given her, but he didn't actually bring it up himself. And Jessie said that that was obviously the bare minimum. With Casey, Tom and Will, Casey said that from an outside perspective, what are you guys seeing? Tom saying that it was completely up to him. Casey said that he seemed to have more of a spark with Rosie, and he told them not to mention it to any of the girls, especially Sammy or Jessie, because he knows that they're both close to her. And Tanya said to Claudia, remember the girl who came in with the red wings, with Will saying that we've all got your back. And Tom said that Rosie has had a big effect on Casey in a short amount of time. Casey and Rosie had a quick chat, with Rosie saying that she couldn't keep her head straight and she had to look at Casey because she had a massive hair clip on. And they were talking about hair, tattoos, with Casey saying he had a stupid tattoo on his bum, with Rosie saying that they wouldn't run out of conversation anytime soon, and he said that maybe she would be quite lucky to see that tattoo at some point. With Keenan and Claudia, he said, are we on a mission to get Casey back? With Claudia saying to him, get Rosie to have a chat with you, and then obviously I can have Casey back to myself. She said that she wanted Casey to sleep on it and that he wasn't telling anyone where his head was, and that she needed to bring herself up. She has said all that she can, with Keenan asking her whether she wanted an answer tonight. Sammy said to Lana that he seems to be giving her quite a lot of little looks while he was obviously speaking to Rosie, with Lana saying he hasn't been being honest to Claudia, and Sammy adding that it's not fair at all. Claudia said it's quite disrespectful and she couldn't have picked a worst spot to sit in, with the two of them obviously having a chat. Tanya said to Shaq that she'd been having weird and scary dreams, but he didn't want to hear about them, so she didn't tell him. And then the favourite part of the series, Snog, Marry, Pie. So at the beginning of the challenge, Claudia said at this point he's going to have to choose, with Rosie saying here comes the drama, and Casey saying he can't cop out of this challenge. First it was the boys. Will decided to snog Claudia, marry Jessie, saying he loved her with all his heart, and Pie Lana because obviously he said that there was no spark between him and Jessie in week 1. Ron snogged Tanya, saying that you're my boy's missus, married Lana, adding he could see a future with her, and pied Sammy because at one point it was between her and Lana who he was going to choose. Tom snogged Sammy, married Claudia, saying that she was beautiful inside and out, and he pied Rosie because Claudia was his girl and Northerners stick together. Keenan snogged Claudia because she's been on a tough journey, married Tanya, and pied Sammy because obviously Sammy pied him, so he's just getting one back. Kai snogged Sanam, saying it's the only girl I want to kiss, married Lana because she's wifey, and pied Tanya because Tanya has pied 2 of his boys. Shaq snogged Lana, saying that she's a lovely girl, married Tanya, saying that he's in love and they're practicing for real life, and then decided to pie Olivia, saying that when she annoys me, she annoys me. Maxwell snogged Olivia, married Claudia, saying that she was the Northern Queen, and decided to pie Tanya because she sent Martin packing. And finally, Casey decided to snog Rosie, saying she's a pocket rocket and I find her attractive, with Rosie saying like people could at least clap. He decided to marry Claudia, saying that she deserves way better than him and she shouldn't be an option, and pied Sammy because Sammy takes the mick out of him 24/7. And then over to the girls. Lana snogged Shaq, married Ron, saying that she's in it for the long run, and pied Casey because obviously that was for the Claudia situation. Jessie snogged Keenan, who boosted her confidence, married Will and pied Shaq because obviously he complains a lot when they work out. Tanya snogged Maxwell because he initially pied her, but he loves how Maxwell treats Olivia. Married Shaq and pied Casey because obviously Claudia deserves better. Sanam kissed Tom because he's got a big heart and good intentions. Married Kai and pied Casey, again because of the Claudia situation. Olivia snogged Maxwell, married Shaq and pied Kai, saying that he's not man enough to apologise. Rosie snogged Casey, saying that she wanted to snog him again. Married Keenan, saying that he'd obviously always had her back. And pied Kai because she's never been pied before. Sammy snogged Tom because obviously it's her man. Married Shaq because he's marriage material, and pied Will because obviously he was a naughty boy in bed during Casa Amor. And finally, we saw Claudia kiss Keenan, and I think she walked round Casey and then went nah. Married Tom and pied Casey, and she's going to take the pleasure pieing him, and she said that she wouldn't want to be anyone's option. So I think at that point, the fact that most of the girls pied Casey, Casey and Claudia was pretty much over. And Rosie said to Casey, "Are you glad that I snogged you?" With Casey saying, "Yeah, I've basically let her know what I've been wanting to try and let her know." Claudia said that all the girls know that he's messed up for the last few days, with Will saying, "Where's your head at?" With Claudia saying that she felt like she was done with everything. Rosie explained that the dressing room would be a little bit awkward, and Claudia said that she wanted to chat to Casey and explain that she's not an option and that he deserved the pie, with Sanam saying that his speech said it all and that she does definitely deserve more. Shaq said not to take the challenge personally at all, with Casey saying that he was just a little bit tired. And Olivia said both the boys and the girls had Claudia's back, with Claudia saying that she wouldn't want to have been in a triangle on the outside. And Tom said to everyone that you never know when it's your final night in here, and kind of cheers to everyone being there. Casey said to Shaq that he did expect a lot of what happened, and Will and Tom, the two closest boys that he was with in the villa, but it kind of added fuel to the fire when the both of them pied Rosie. He felt like they were backing Claudia rather than him. Shaq said to him that they probably didn't do it in a disrespectful way, that he shouldn't come out with any regrets. And Casey actually pulled Tom and Will for a chat, saying that he was quite gutted that the two of them knew how he was feeling and decided to marry Claudia and pie Rosie because it made him feel that he should obviously pick Claudia. With Tom saying that they've got his back, and Will saying that they could hear in his voice how emotional he was. And Casey said he just needs to have an honest conversation with Claudia. And Claudia said to the girls that no guy should make her feel the way that they've made her feel. Will said that he knows he's obviously upset Claudia, and it shows who he is as a person, with Casey having a quick chat with Claudia, saying that he expected all the pies from the girls, and Claudia said that he seems to be shutting her off and making his decision, but he's just not able to tell her. Rosie said to Sanam and Lana that obviously she didn't want to hurt any of the girls' feelings, with Lana saying that this is the chat where the triangle will probably end, with Casey having that chat with Claudia. And Claudia said that it's completely up to him, but obviously an apology from him would be nice. And she said that she felt like she's just been pushed to the side, with Casey adding that he felt like there was definitely more of a connection there with Rosie, and Claudia saying that she definitely liked him and she genuinely liked him, and now she's going to have to kind of deal with him flirting with someone else. And she basically said that obviously he didn't like her before because it took him 3 days to kind of like someone else, and Claudia basically said that she wishes him all the best, and that's it. With Sammy saying to Tom that she's walked away, that's kind of it of their situation. So that is pretty much it with the Claudia and Casey situation. So if you did enjoy my review, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. More drama coming soon. So until then, thank you for watching and goodbye.